I've been recording for so long. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Blind Pinterest. And no, don't worry, I'm not dead or anything like that. Or if you hate us, don't celebrate. But I thought since it's October, all my uploads this month are going to be Halloween themed, so I hope you like Halloween. I've already got a board prepared with Halloween themed DIYs that I've been thinking about pretty much the whole year. So we'll dive on there, take a look and see what we want to do. But I'm going to take this off and I'm going to wipe this blood off before it stains. Oh, I hope it doesn't stain my t-shirt. Right, I didn't save as many pins as I thought I had done, which is a shame, but we've still got something to choose. I think I might go for this one because it's going to be a really, really easy one. I think it's just masking tape all over your hand. Take it off. I don't know how I'm going to get it off. We'll figure that out later. And then you put a light underneath. And I think it looks really cool, actually. Kind of like a mummy hand coming out of the ground. I know I hate doing wreaths, but I just can't help myself. I think I might do this eyeball one because it looks super fun. And it's basically you just get the wreath base, some ping pong balls or some other kind of balls, and stick the googly eyes on. It's going to be a really simple one, but it looks really cool. I think it's such a fun idea. You know what? I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to try this one as well because I think it's going to be relatively cheap. And I'm pretty sure I've seen other people do this before where you get a toilet roll tube, cut some eyes out and then stick a glow stick inside. But I've never tried it myself, so it'll be interesting to see whether that works or not. You know what, since it's Halloween, I'm going to do a few more because I kind of fancy it and I really love Halloween. So I'm going to try these glow stick pumpkin jars, and I'm not sure whether they've just kind of submerged the glow stick somewhere inside of it or whether they've broken the glow liquid inside. So we'll do that and we'll test that out to see if that works because I think they look really cool. And you know what, because the other ones seem pretty straightforward and pretty simple, I'm going to challenge myself and create this one. Although it's kind of given me a little bit of instruction on how to do it. It looks like they've got two laundry baskets or bins or something similar, stuck them together to create this cage, painted it black, and then trapped whatever it is inside. And in fact, I might trap that little bastard up there.
I might trap him in a cage and he'll never come out again.
Right, so I've got quite a lot to get through this episode. So we're going to make the masking tape mummy hand, the eyeball wreath, the glow-in-the-dark pumpkin jars, the glow stick toilet roll tube eye things, and the black caged skeleton or whatever else you want to put inside of it. So give us a couple of weeks, I'll get all that sorted, and then I'll meet you back here and we can get crafting. Right, I'm back. Did you miss us? No? Okay. Anyway, I thought I would start off with the ping pong ball eyeball wreath. And I've got all my ping pong balls here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the ping pong balls to the wreath, and I'm going to use super glue for gluing the googly eyes to the ping pong balls. They are self-adhesive, but the little sticky bits on the back are shite. This is going to take me a long time. I'm regretting it already. I've just started and I'm already having flashbacks to the Craftmas episode I did where I made that bauble wreath and it took so long. It looked good in the end though, so hopefully this will look pretty decent. Yeah, and if you're making any Halloween crafts or you're dressing up or anything like that for this Halloween or for whenever you watch the video, then make sure to tag me in social medias. I would love to see what you're up to. And I'm a nosy bitch, okay? I haven't lost my mind yet. I'm doing okay, don't worry about me. I'm starting to regret the fact that I've chosen to do 5 projects in today's episode. And why did I start off with the one that's taken the longest? I do think it's going to look good though. I'm pretty excited about it. I think once the googly eyes are on, it's going to look really cool. Don't fall on us. I either overestimated or I underestimated how many ping pong balls I was going to need for this. I don't know which one's the correct word because my brain's not working anymore. But basically, I ordered far too many ping pong balls. I did not need this many. But at least I've got spares. They always come in handy. Right, okay, I've gotten that part done, and it took a long time. I've been recording for over half an hour now. It's looking pretty cool so far. I just need to super glue the googly eyes on, which should be pretty straightforward. I also have these coloured googly eyes, and I'm debating whether I want to stick them on or not, but I kinda do because they're really cute. I might stick a few on, just to make it my own, you know, personalise it a bit. And yes, I bought far too many.
At the end of every single column that asks the reader to share a video of what they think the diagnosis is.
I have to say, I'm loving this one already. I think it's gonna look so cool. Yeah, and I'm just sticking these randomly as well. I'm not doing it in any particular order. And I think the addition of the coloured ones are going to work quite nicely. I think it's going to look pretty good. Right, we're done. I've stuck them all on. I am knackered. Oh, why did I agree to do it for? Right, okay, so we have expectation. Reality. And I like mine. I really like mine. It is a lot different to theirs because their ping pong balls were a lot smaller than mine and I couldn't find the smaller ones. I really tried. I could only get the normal sized ones. But I like the variation of eyes that I've got. And yeah, I think I've done a really good job. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Oh, that one's fallen off. I obviously didn't wait long enough for that glue to set. Anyway, how much did I spend on this? Right, so keep in mind that I still have lots of googly eyes left, and I still have a lot of ping pong balls left as well. So I spent £32.45. I could probably get it down to about 20 quid, I think. It's quite expensive though for what it is, isn't it? I don't know what you think. I'm not sure whether I'll hang this in the studio. I'll hang it up at the top for now. Oh, one of the eyeballs fell off. I didn't make it very well, did I? It's because I was rushing. Okay, it can live there for now, and it's gonna have one less eyeball because I'm not sticking it back on. I can't be arsed. I've got 4 other things to make. Right, okay, so the next one I'm gonna try is the masking tape on my hand thing. And I just hope I don't rip all my hairs out my arm. Should be okay, shouldn't it? I think you don't have to be dead neat with this either. I think you can just be messy. It's a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. How am I going to get this off? I feel like I've made a mistake. Okay, so I've got my hand covered. Oh, I don't like it. It's hurting. No. No, I don't like it at all. It's hurting my hand. I think I've just made it a bit too tight. I think I'm just going to try and cut it off. What have I done? Just go slow and steady. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
I just want to get this thing off my arm. My hand's really sweaty now, so that's kind of helping. It's helping lube it up. I did not like that one bit. It was so tight. I think I made it far too tight. I was panicking quite a bit, you know. I think what I'm going to try and do is just, I've got the base of it, and I'm just going to try and fix it. I'm just thinking if I was doing this again, maybe talcum powder would have helped. I hate this.
I hate it.
So much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it downstairs in the bathroom in the dark, put a light underneath it, and then we'll go from there. Right, okay, so we have expectation. Reality, and I'm just using my phone torch. I think it's designed for maybe them fake candles, but I didn't have any, and I'm not going to buy any. And I think it's crap. I think it's absolutely crap. I'm pretty sure I made it wrong, but there we have it, and it cost me £2. £2 too much. I'll meet you back in the studio anyway. Is this going on my shelf? Am I going to keep it? No, this belongs in the bin. A crap idea. Right, now moving on to the next one, I'm going to do the glow-in-the-dark pumpkin jars. And I couldn't find their jars exactly, so I bought these little ones off Amazon. And I think they're quite cute. I think they'll make nice little faces. And all I need to do is cut some shapes out and stick them on. What I'm going to do, I don't know whether they've filled theirs with water. I think they have. So I'm going to do one where I've filled it with water and emptied the glow liquid inside. And then I'm going to do one where I've just kind of maybe hidden the glow stick somewhere in the jar or put it inside and see which one will work, if any of them work. I don't know whether they're going to work. We'll soon find out. Right, I have one face cut out and I'm just going to hot glue this on. Aww, isn't that cute? And I've just got glue all over the glass jar. Right, face number 2. Right, okay, so 2 faces done. Now I'm just going to go fill them up with water, so I'll be back in 1 sec. Right, and I'm going to use 4 glow sticks per jar, just to give it a proper fighting chance. Right, there's nowhere to actually hide these glow sticks, I don't think. I won't be able to put them in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick them in the jar, and we'll see what that's like. Get in. There we go. Little bastard. Putting the lid on that one. And what we'll have to do is we'll go back downstairs again and see what they're like in the darkness. Right, and for this one, I'm going to cut them open and put the liquid in. I think they're liquid inside anyway, aren't they? I don't know whether you're supposed to do this, by the way, so I'm not advising it. Oh, I've cut my thumb. I've got blood everywhere. Where'd that come from? Definitely blood, it's not paint. Oh, I've got it everywhere. I'll just give it a bit of a mix. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'm going to wash my hands, wash this blood off, and wash all this glow stuff off before something bad happens. And I'll meet you downstairs. Right, okay, so we have expectation, reality. As you can see with this one here, the liquid doesn't really, it doesn't glow for some reason. You've got some little balls at the bottom there. But this one where it's got the bands in work quite well. So I don't know how they got there so bright, and I don't know where they hid their glow sticks, but I couldn't hide mine. But if we add a UV light, you can see they obviously look way better. They look pretty cool. Just so much brighter and funkier. So maybe I'm being tricked and maybe I'm being lied to. But what I'll do is I'll take you back upstairs and I'll tell you how much I spent on this. Right, okay, so these cost me £1.70 to make each, which quite frankly isn't too bad. £1.70, it's not a lot of money. And they do look quite cool. The only issues you're gonna have is the fact that the glow pigment from the glow sticks, it's not going to last a very long time. You're probably going to get about 4 or 5 hours of it. So it really depends, but I'm not megally disappointed with it. But I'm not like, you know, raving about it at all either. And looking at their pin, they definitely had some sort of UV light. They couldn't have got that glow without it. Anyway, speaking about glow in the dark, we're going to start on the toilet roll eye tube. Whatever. It's been a long day. Right, so for this one, I want to test scale as well. So I'm going to do some smaller ones and a bigger one just to see how they turn out. And hopefully they're going to look pretty cool. And I think after that, you just slide a glow stick in. Okay, so it's harder than it looks. Okay, there's one set of eyes done, and as you can see, it's very basic. I'll try a little bit more of a complicated design on this one. Oh shite, I didn't want to do that. Right, I tried to cut pupils in, but it didn't work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try some designs on these other ones I've got, but then I'll meet you downstairs in the dark area and we can test them out with the glow sticks to see if they work. Okay, so we have expectation, reality. And they look a lot better on camera than they do in person, if I'm honest with you. In person, they don't look that fantastic. And you also have to have some serious craftsmanship and some serious skills in order to cut the eyes out because it was so hard. But they only cost me 4p each, and that was just for the glow stick. Obviously I just kept the toilet roll tubes and the cardboard tubes. So in that regard, considering it's so cheap, I don't think they're too bad. And I think if you have a lot more time on your hands, a lot more patience and a lot more skill, you can do a far better job than I can. But time to move on to our last one. Thank God for that. Right, I started off this one by painting 2 laundry baskets black because they were white, and white isn't particularly scary. It was also pissing down outside, so I did it in the shed, and you get a nice lovely shot of my arse. You're welcome, internet. Right, so now I have 2 black laundry baskets, and yes, they're patchy on the inside. I ran out of spray paint and I wasn't going to buy any more. Right, I do need to pull the skeleton apart in order to fit him in the cage. Gotcha. Now I need to make these cages slightly smaller, so I need to cut them down. It's very difficult to cut. Try some pliers. By the way, this paint I bought is shit. It is the worst spray paint I've ever had. I ran out of my Montana stuff, so I bought this other stuff instead, and it's just awful. Right, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So that's probably about the right size. Now I need to do it again. Pop this on top so I know where I'm going. Oh, there we go. And I somehow measured them wrong. Okay, so this is basically what our cage is going to look like. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap the skeleton in first, and then we can add the chains. In you go. Why are you being an arse? I just wanted to overlap and it's pissing us off. It doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Right, that's kind of what I wanted to happen. Okay, so in their pin, I'm not sure whether they glued theirs together or not. But I'm not going to, because just in case I ever wanted this skeleton back out. And also I think it would be a lot stronger if you just use zip ties. So I'm going to zip tie mine all the way around the seam, and that will just strengthen it and make sure it can't fall apart. Right, that's that done, and I'll just chop all the excess off. Right, that should be strong. Yeah, that's nice and strong. Nah. Good choices, and good choices me. Now I just need to add the, the chain to the top. Right, obviously I don't know where they got their chain from. I think they use it for barriers on fences, and it's a little bit thin, it's a little bit cheap, it's a little bit naff, but it'll do the job. And what I want to do, I think I'm just going to carve 2 holes in the top of here, and then thread the chain through, and I think that'll work. Oh my god, maybe it won't. Thinking about it, I should have added the chain before I did all of this. That would have been an intelligent idea, and I clearly lack all of them. I'm just thinking I could drill a hole in the top. That might work better, actually. Right, let's see if this is a better idea, or whether this is a worse idea. Perfect. I think, looking at their picture, they have 3 bits where the chain comes up, so I'll drill 3 holes. I'm just thinking, how the hell am I going to get it from one side to the other side? I think I'm going to have to open it back up and thread the chain through, because I'm not going to be able to do it. This is why we didn't glue it shut. I think I ordered too much chain. Yeah, and then thread that through there, so it's like that, and then just tie it into a knot. And that should be okay. Now we just need to seal it back up. I don't have any more patience left for this, I really don't. Okay, and we're done. So we have expectation, reality, and I didn't do 2. I didn't get the metal thingy, because quite frankly, I just a bit of far more than I could handle. But I think it looks alright. It does look really good. If I hadn't just spent hours and hours and hours making loads of other craft projects, I would probably feel more positive towards this, but right now, I just want to go to bed. But I'll tell you how much I spent on it. Okay, so I spent £33.24 on that, which quite frankly, I don't think it's too bad. I think the wreath, was the wreath pretty much the same price as that, and you get more object for your money. It's a much bigger Halloween decoration. And I think if you spent a lot more time on it and didn't lose your rag with it as much as I did, it would look even better. You would do a fantastic job. But I think this video is probably going to be quite a long video, so if you made it this far in, congratulations, well done, because I know people on YouTube have the attention span of a fly. Me included, to be fair. But hopefully you enjoyed watching me try to recreate these Halloween craft projects from Pinterest. I have made everything, haven't I? There wasn't anything else I had to make. No, I made everything, thank God for that. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on Friday for another Halloween themed video. But I think I'm gonna go to bed. Bye!